Have you ever flown on a plane? Our story begins in the 1960s, a booming era for air travel. Boeing was already a dominant force with its 707 and 727 jets. However, they spotted a gap in the market for a smaller, more efficient jetliner to serve shorter routes and smaller airports. Their answer was the Boeing 737. The first model, the 737-100, took its maiden flight in 1967. It was affectionately nicknamed the Baby Boeing or Fat Albert due to its short, stout fuselage. What made the 737 so unique was its design philosophy. To save costs and time, Boeing borrowed heavily from its existing jets. The 737's fuselage cross-section was the same as the 707 and 727, making passengers feel like they were on a much larger plane. The most distinctive feature, however, was placing the engines directly under the wings. This lowered the aircraft, making it easier to service at smaller airports without specialized ground equipment. This simple but brilliant decision made the 737 incredibly versatile and appealing to airlines worldwide. The initial models, the 737-100 and the slightly longer -200, were a hit. They were rugged, reliable, and could operate from unpaved runways, opening up new destinations. Throughout the 70s and early 80s, the 737 became a common sight at airports globally. Boeing wasn't sitting still, though in 1984 they launched the 737 Classic Series, the -300, 400, and -500. These featured new, more fuel-efficient CFM56 engines. These engines were much larger than the originals, which presented a challenge. Because the 737 sat so low to the ground, there wasn't enough clearance. Boeing's ingenious solution was to flatten the bottom of the engine nacelle, creating the iconic hamster pouch look that the 737 is famous for. This allowed them to upgrade the plane without a costly redesign of the entire airframe. By the late 1980s, the 737 was the best-selling commercial jetliner in history. Boeing was on top of the world. A European consortium called Airbus had been making waves with its wide-body A300 and A310. Now, they had their sights set on Boeing's most profitable market. Their weapon of choice, the Airbus A320. When the A320 was unveiled in 1987, it looked like something from the future. While it wasn't a brand new plane like the A320, the NG series was a massive success. It kept everything airlines loved about the 737, its reliability and commonality, while bringing its technology into the 21st century. Airbus expanded its A320 family with the shorter A319 and the longer A321, directly competing with Boeing's NG variants. Airbus struck first, announcing the A320neo, which stands for New Engine Option. It was a game changer. Airlines rushed to place orders. So, who won? It's not that simple. The Boeing 737 is the best-selling commercial aircraft of all time, a testament to its longevity, versatility, and Boeing's continuous innovation on a proven platform. It's a story of evolution. The Airbus A320 family, however, is catching up fast and represents a story of revolution. It challenged the status quo with bold technology and a clean sheet design. Ultimately, the real winner is us, the flying public. This fierce competition has driven both manufacturers to create safer, more efficient, and more comfortable aircraft. It has lowered fares and opened up thousands of new routes, making the world more accessible than ever before. Every time you step onto a 737 or an A320, you're stepping into a piece of living history, a chapter in one of the greatest industrial rivalries of our time. So next time you're at the gate, take a look at your plane. Is it a Boeing or an Airbus? Either way, you now know the incredible story of how it came to rule the skies. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into aviation history, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the world of flight. See you in the next one.